Just thought I'd go live here and deep fry a turkey with you guys. I'm going to be out here for a while, so thought we have some people keeping me company. So yeah, I'm at 350 degrees, and we're going to deep fry this thing. So let's do it. Maybe I'll get it a little bit higher. Let me just switch over here. How's everybody doing? Oh, yeah, I thought you guys would keep me company while I'm out here trying to deep fry this turkey. So, hey Timbo, what's going on? Happy Thanksgiving to you. So yeah, I'm ready to shut this off, and you guys will be with me through the whole time. All right. So let's flip back over. There we are. We're going to turn this off. Okay. And we're at 350 there. And let's put our turkey in. All right. Bear with me. There we go. Let's do it. Nice and easy. Happy Thanksgiving, Jay Beach. Hey, Miss Candy. Hey, Blake. What about the environment? Well, yeah. The environment could hold off Blake for one day. Slow. Deep frying a turkey is about being intimate with your bird. You want to be it nice and slow. But yeah, thanks for keeping me company, guys. There it is. All right. All right. Now we got to start this sucker back up. I'm going to put that lid back on it. All right. Let's start this thing. All right. All right. Oh, I got my beers ready. All right. So, let's turn it, right? I'm going to put you guys down maybe for a second. Bear with me. Got some fire going. There we go. Now I gotta keep an eye on it, because what time is it now? It's good. Bird is about 10 pounds. It's gotta be in there for about, it's 1:50 now, Eastern Standard Time. Happy Thanksgiving, Shamrock. Hey, Jay Beach, Chester. So yeah, it's so we got to keep it at 1:50 Eastern, and it's about a 10-pound bird, so 3.5 minutes per pound, 35 minutes, so maybe about 225. So you guys can keep me company. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's having a nice Thanksgiving. See, I think the deep fried turkey, now I've been doing this deep fried turkey stuff for about 3 years. And I think it's the best way to actually make a turkey. I've known some people who actually roasted it, who roast them. There's some people that will put them in a rotisserie. Some people put them in a big clay oven. I mean, there's all sort of ways I know anytime anything you could think of how to prepare and cook a bird, the turkey. I've tried. The only thing I haven't tried is anyone who's done any seasoning, like any Cajun seasoning. My family's kind of not like into that stuff, but so we're not really into that. But I find the deep frying is the quickest. And hey, little Michael Myers, what's going on? It's the quickest and most tasteful way of cooking a turkey. Hey, Batshit. This Batshit says, get it down here. Oh, that turkey bad time of year there again, isn't it? Hope you're all good, mate. Yep, doing good. Doing very well. And I gotta make sure that temperature doesn't go down. And you guys can't really see it, but it needs to go back up. You're gonna lose a little heat. So, how's everybody doing on Thanksgiving? What is your favorite side? So the sides my wife is making today. We have, I think, corn. We have biscuits, of course, mashed potatoes, green beans. She's not making mac and cheese this year because only certain people in our family like mac and cheese. I think that's it. And stuffing. Stuffing, of course. Hey, Michael. No, I'm not going to burn the house down. Don't worry about it. There's my son. Hey. What's that, buddy? The slide? No, it's too cold. Sorry. You can open the garage. Play in it. Love stuffing. That's right. Cheers. I'll keep an eye on this turkey. Hey, Monkey King, what's going on? It's very cold out here in Jersey today. Very cold. So the one thing about when you deep fry your turkey, you got to stay with it, right? You got to stick with it. You got to stay with it. You can't go inside. You got to stay out here, and then your friends and family kind of bother you. And then you're just telling everybody, go inside. Leave me outside with the bird, the fryer, the beer. Let's see. Jordan Decker says, I'm just waking up from a nap. Late nights on that horror movie podcast, doing beer tastings, really taking it out of me. I know. I've been following you. Been watching you. Doing good stuff over there, Jordan. Shamrock says, you're making me hungry, Frank. Roll on Christmas Day so I can get my turkey dinner. Isn't it goose over across the UK? Doesn't it have the Christmas goose? Mac and cheese and stuffing, my favorite sides. Chester, you're preaching to the choir. Little Michael Myers says, green beans, corn, stuffing are my faves. Also got to have my pumpkin pie, too. My mom made a apple crumble. So we have that. She brought over yesterday. We're going to have that with some vanilla ice cream and a little bit of whipped topping and maybe some chocolate sauce with caramel. I'm going to have that on the sides. What's the temp? It's 60 here. I hate you, Michael. Right now, it's like low 40s, but with the wind chill, it's going to be mid 30s. K-Rock says, look at that beautiful Thanksgiving beard. Happy holidays, Frank. Thanks, K-Rock. Monster Truck, what's going on, man? Diving into a pool of yarn watching this. My laughter stuck in traffic. Like the humor here created with... thanks. Thank you. Miss Candy says, I did spiral ham, candied yam casserole, green bean casserole, rolls, and cranberry sauce. Michael says, you're not the only one to hate me. Take a number. Well, hopefully I'm not number one. And Miss Candy says, I'm in New York. It's like 39 here. It is. Yeah, it's about the same here. If you're in New York State, Candy, then you're probably a little colder than I am. But we know how the temperature is. So, yeah, what are we at now? We're still at 300 degrees. It's pretty good. The bird's cooking. I didn't spill too much all over the paving stones here. It's but you guys are now making it fun to stay outside. I can't feel how cold my hands are. And my kids are outside playing somewhere. I don't know where they are. I think they're playing in the driveway. Let's take a look. Yep. There's my dad and my father-in-law. And of course, you know, the kids leave the gate open. I think my dad tried to kill my son because where we're at, it's a sharp curve into my driveway. Let's see here. Dean, thanks for the super chat. £2 says, "What's happening to TSL podcast, mate?" Well, we're taking a little bit of a hiatus. We will be back. I don't know when. Darren and I are both focusing on our channels, and of course, this time of year, as you know, Dean, it's a little bit hectic. And it seems like a lot of channels. I know Dave is taking a break from doing lives a little bit, and in the horror community, it is a little bit right now. There's not so much horror that we want to talk about. You can only talk about the 80s and 90s, 70s horror so much. And Darren's doing great stuff on his channel. He's trying to, you know, put some life into his channel, doing stuff different than the Slaughtered Lamb. But we will be back. I don't know when. Maybe when Scream comes out, and I know that's a long way away, but you never know. I'm going into a different direction. I want to talk more into comic books, maybe throw some horror in there because it's comic books seem to be things that change all the time, and it's a lot to talk about. Like, did you guys hear that the Superman #1 that was found in somebody's attic from 1939? Sold for $9 million. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, that's makes it the #1 comic book in the world. But yeah, we will be back. We will be back. And I thank you for the super chat. Thank you very much. Let me go back up. Banana pudding, says Chester. That's awesome. I love banana pudding. K-Rock says, it's 78 degrees here in San Diego. We do the holidays in a t-shirt and shorts. Yes, you do. I am upstate New York. What's up, buddy? Close the door. Thanksgiving is good, though. Monkey King says, over here in Sac and Sunny is covered clouds and sky. Yeah, buddy. Hey, Dad. So, hey, happy Thanksgiving. I tell you guys, everybody's coming out. You want to say hi to everybody?
No.
You got a blue one going there.
Hello.
Hello. Still got, let's see. Still got about another 20 minutes. So it's been on for about 10. The quickest way, yep. Let's see. I heard about the Superman comic, yep. Guys smiling.
Found the attic or wherever they found it.
Yeah.
Amazing,
I'm talking about it online with everybody. Yeah, what, buddy?
Please don't want cookies. I don't like dinner.
You don't want dinner?
No.
Tell everybody you don't want dinner.
I don't want dinner.
like a 9.2 on it.
Yeah.
How many millions they get for it?
10,
10?
yeah. 38 degrees in Toronto.
Hot boiling. It's gonna take the skin right off you.
Yeah, it's hot. You gonna tell everybody you're gonna have turkey later?
No.
Hey, Janine, what's going on? What do you want to do, buddy? Tell everybody what you want to do.
I want to eat cookies.
You want to have cookies?
Mm-hmm.
We'll go inside and get cookies. Did Grandpa bring cookies?
Yeah.
Go have some. There you go. I'll be in a while. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. You see what I'm talking about, everybody? They got it. They came in, and just want to talk and chit chat. You guys saw my son. You heard my dad in the background. I'm trying to keep my hands warm. So, yeah. I think we might make this an annual thing, right? If I come out here, deep fry a turkey. I'm going to do it earlier. I know, did you guys see Jamie Lee Curtis was like lathering up her turkey? She had butter in her hand and she was just smearing it on the bird. And I'm just like, ooh, Jamie. Who wants to, an old bird putting butter on a bird? K-Rock says, it's 36 where you live, Chester? Oh, good. Another cold person. Let's see. K-Rock says, it's too hot for the fireplace out here, so got a 24/7 virtual fire on my TV screen. That's the dream, right, Jordan? Yep. Did you say Jamie lathering up that bird to 50? Yep. Oh, you're back out again, huh? Did you have a cookie, buddy? Oh. Marisol says, I'm on my way to my family's house. I have a wonderful Thanksgiving, Frank. Safe travels, you too, Marisol. I hope everything you've got to. Well, I should say this to just everybody. I hope everybody, starting of this year, into the middle of the year, into this Thanksgiving, we have a lot to be thankful for. I'm thankful for you guys. I'm thankful for this little guy right here. I'm thankful for the house I have. I'm thankful for a lot of things in my life that I just can't name right off the top of my head, because it's been a ride, especially since Darren and I started, and then us going on our separate channels, and then some of you following us on our separate channels. We have a lot to be thankful for. We say it all the time, but we don't say it enough too. Marisol said, so many blessings indeed. Now watch this. Are my hands cold? No? Oh, my other son, who's out in the front, he can't feel cold. He's the type of who goes into our lake, he runs right into it, where I'm tiptoeing. Little Michael Myers says, gotta go now. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, Frank, and have a great Thanksgiving, everyone. You too, Little Michael Myers. Check out his channel. They're doing wonderful stuff over there, reenacting some of our favorite scenes from Halloween. And, him and his dad are just great people, and hope to see him at H50. Hey, my Junkie Jordy, what's going on? So what time are we at? We got about 20 more minutes. It's a good time, because I'll be out here with you guys for a little bit. What do you want, buddy?
I want cookies.
Tell everybody what you want.
I want cookies.
You want cookies?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ask Mom tell Mom that Dad said you can have one cookie. Okay?
Can you do it for me?
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Say, I want one cookie.
I want more cookies.
All right, just go in and say Dad told you that you could have it. All right. Tell Mom that I'm the boss. One cookie. Just say one cookie ain't gonna spoil your dinner. My dad brings over these cookies from a Dutch bakery, and they got jelly tarts and chocolate chips and shortbreads and ginger mills. And they're absolutely fantastic. And they go in my household. They don't stay around. Dutch bakeries are awesome, especially around this time of year. So he sees one of those great gingerbread mill cookies, and he wants one. They're about yay big. My Chucky Jordy says, I'm from England, so we don't celebrate, but I hope everyone has a brilliant Thanksgiving. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Chucky Jordy, thank you very much. Hey, listen, without England, we wouldn't have a Thanksgiving. There you go. I look at it that way. This is the thing, over there in the UK now, correct me if I'm wrong, there's bank holidays and numerous other holidays that you have that are not that are different from ours. You know, Columbus Day. You don't have. You have Christmas. You have like a sort of a Veterans Day. There's a Memorial Day, of course. But there's got to be a holiday that's kind of like Thanksgiving over there, unless Christmas is the equivalent to something as close as we are in Thanksgiving. There was a meme. There was a meme going around. I'm bending over to do the timer. Thanks, wise guy. Appreciate it. Still have over 2 hours to go until dinner time, and the sizzling of your turkey is making the wait unbearable. Ah, you got one. Okay, let's show everybody what you got. Come on over. Yeah, so I know Christmas is huge over there. My wife already told me, let me just close this door. My wife already told me that we're going to pull down our Christmas decorations from the attic. I'm like, you can do that all by yourself. My Christmas decorations don't go up until December, actually December. But Christmas, yeah, my Chunky Jordy says right here, we do Christmas and New Year celebration things. That's about it. It's pretty shit here. Hey, Mom. Happy Thanksgiving. Show everybody the cookie you got. What type of cookie did you get? Oh, look at those. Double cookie. Double dipped chocolate cookie. Oh, you got it all over you. Yeah, we love a bank holiday. Let's see. The Brits won't be thankful until they get American levels of dental care. Come on, Jordan. You know what? I don't know what it is. I think as we get older, we like the celebration of just getting together. I told my parents for Christmas, for the kids for Christmas, don't buy a lot of stuff because you can't compete with the tablet. Ooh, I told them that. I told Santa not to bring a lot of stuff because you can't compete with the phone or the Fire tablet. I mean, other than a four-wheeler, a quad, a motorcycle, something that's bigger, better, and more entertaining. I don't think it's ever going to happen. So yeah, I think they just. My kids are young enough. They're 6 and 10, where they don't know they don't see quantity. They see quality. And my parents, when I was growing up, saw quantity instead of quality. So we used to have mounds of stuff over the Christmas tree. And going over the Christmas tree, literally. And that's, I think I've rarely played with any of that stuff until one year we got a Sega Genesis and a Sega CD. That was the biggest thing we ever got. And we played with that forever. And of course, my grandmother, God rest her soul, she would get me and my brother pants, corduroy pants, and shirts. One year she got my mom bras and panties, and she got us books. And I was like, oh, great, books, comic books or something. No, she got us the Babysitter's Club for us to read. They must have been on sale or something. But you know what? I wish cash. That's right, Michael. Get hard cash. But it's the one thing about Thanksgiving that I kind of like is because it's a gathering of us. It's a gathering of people. I've certainly liked spending my Thanksgiving with you guys just for a little bit. And I think, us being thankful that we can all just get together, whether it be in person, next door, or virtual. We're here. The world is certainly turning up into being shit. I'm getting feeds from all over the world on what's really happening. And I just have to say I'm thankful that we have each other and we're not subjected to what we see on TV, some of us. And if you are subjected to some of that stuff, you're not alone in it. But yeah, I'm just I'm surprised that at one time there was 30 of you in here, because I could get the 15 or 16 odd people that were here going off doing dinner, driving. Gory says, "So I'm still cooking." But yeah, getting back to Christmas, it's not about quantity. It's not even about quality. My parents always ask me, what do you want for Christmas? And I'm like, well, first of all, I'm not 10. Okay, watch your cool magic trick. We're gonna look over here and look at my son's magic trick. It's not. Don't kick this over here, please. All right. It's yes. Okay, do it that way. Yes, I'm looking. Tell everybody what you want to be when you get older. He wants to be a soccer player. He thinks Ronaldo's the GOAT. So I argue with him. I say Messi is. But my Chucky Jordy says, I got little bits of big things and aunts that gave me knitted jumpers and other clothes, but then I loved my uncles as they knew what to buy a girl, so gave cash, which I saved. That's awesome. Cash is always great. It's football. We're just about done almost, right? You guys are going to be here for me taking it out. But yeah, I mean, Christmas special. I mean, I just saw Darren's Christmas horror, which was very good. Shout out to Darren. But I saw Lee's Drum Dums, and I think he was talking about, how everything's getting a little stale. I wasn't able to go through all of it, but I think he was talking about it. And that's why I think a horror is right now getting there. Well, I'm watching the turkey, bud. You want to put the soccer ball in the turkey? See what happens? Yeah, you do. But yeah, it's a time to reflect. It's going to get sappy from now on. And what I mean by that is that the emotions come out. I feel bad for people who can't enjoy a community like ours. But let's fried soccer ball. Let's do it. So, how long does a bird take to boil? I might need to get me a broiler. So, Jordan, it takes 3.5 minutes per pound. Now, I got a 10-pound bird in here. Let's switch over. Let's take a look. So, I got a 10-pound bird. Let me grab my gloves. All right, let me grab my glove here. Put this on. You guys want to see what's going on underneath? Let's do this. Oh, never mind my recycling you just saw because it's a holiday. There's no recycling or garbage until tomorrow. Oh, but there it is. Yep, you guys can see. Don't get too close, buddy, okay? Look at that. Thank you, Andrew. You too, buddy. Andrew says happy Thanksgiving. Look, and it's windy. Look at that. See? Ooh. Man. You gotta check the timer here. I don't want to pull it out yet. You guys will see the final result when I'm done. Put your arms up and say goal. So yeah, I'll leave it on this for a minute. Get you guys stomach growling. Look at all that goodness. George Decker says, add a shot of root beer schnapps to the Coors Light, and you got yourself a Colorado root beer, courtesy of Joey. Oh, Joey, yeah, Joey Jolene. Look at that. Would you guys, hey Darren, what's going on? Darren Page, ladies and gentlemen. Would you guys, you know how we have the Yule log? And the Yule log is on like 24/7 or 12 hours during Christmas. Hold on, buddy. Would you mind if there was a station that just did this the whole time? Wouldn't that be funny? Just 24 hours or 12 hours of deep fried food. All right, let's get this pan back on. Could you imagine if I dropped the phone into the fryer? Oh. There we go. There we go. Sign me up. Okay, there we are. So you guys are going to help me. We got 10 more minutes. And then we're going to let this bird rest. Because that's the thing. I got my father-in-law. Love him to death. He's one of those, what's his name? Ralphie's dad from Christmas Story. And he, he likes diving into the bird. Bless him. I'm like, the more you let it rest, the juices get in. But I understand people are like, let's go. I was watching NBC4 and they had Martha Stewart on, and she says the right time to have dinner in your area is at 2 p.m. Everybody's ready. Most of them haven't had breakfast. I made bacon for the kids. They had Thanksgiving bacon. And my wife and I haven't had anything, maybe some pretzels and crackers. But we're waiting for the bird to come out. And that's the moment. That's what we're waiting for. So we starve ourselves, right, ladies and gentlemen, for a couple of days. Let's see. Jordan Decker says, speaking of logs, time for me to get out of bed now. Oh, come on. My Chucky Jordy says, I'm jealous. I'm having lasagna and chips with tea. Turkey isn't in the fridge of my local supermarket yet for sale. Really? Because turkey for us is all year round, frozen turkeys. This turkey was free because I don't know over in the UK, guys, let me know. Some supermarkets, if you spend enough money, you can get either a chicken or a turkey or a prime rib for free. Prime rib is never really free, but a decent discount. So if you guys have that over there, like some kind of rewards, let me know because that'd be interesting. Like I said, I gotta be careful about the beer I'm drinking because my father, between us, is a recovering alcoholic, and anytime he sees me with a glass of wine or a little bit of beer, I wouldn't say he's a recovering alcoholic. Maybe he's somebody who had too much when I was a kid. I mean, he's never done anything bad to us, but it was just, my mom gave him an ultimatum and he snapped out of it. But anytime I have like a beer or a glass of wine, he's like, are you sure you're able to handle that? And I'm just like, you just shake your head and you're like, yeah, don't, I'm okay. Unless I'm watching Halloween 3. And I take a shot of Jim Beam every time Dr. Chalice gets handsy and the Silver Shamrock song comes on. If you know, you know. But we get crappy points to spend in our supermarkets, spend $1,000 and get like a tenner. Yeah, that's how it is. But, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be heading out. I'm going to get the bird out, let it rest, and I'll talk to everybody soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I don't know Andrew. I hope not, but I've been checking. All right, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.